YouTube, how we doing? YouTube play of the daytime. Your boy PPS here, ready to roll. Two spots today, one prop, one total here in some college football today. Coming off of a huge day yesterday. Obviously, I think we went 4-0 on our free picks on action. And obviously coming into today, feeling pretty damn good. 11-3 day overall yesterday. Really big day, just with the amount of sports on and all of them being ones I cap. Those days kind of take up a little bit more on those days. So luckily for me, we were able to get some winners there for you guys, and excited to break down today. Going into today, we've had 8 picks here on the show. 5-3, 1.6 units. I got 2 spots that I'm really looking forward to betting with you guys, and hopefully getting some of you guys some winners today again. So heading over today, we're going to be rolling with the over 67.5 in Miami, Syracuse, and then Taj Brooks over 127.5 rushing yards. Let's start with Miami because I really like that game. I think this is just shootout waiting to happen, man. I don't know how Syracuse slowed down Cam Ward. We've seen them give up 24 points to UConn. That is not good. 37 to Boston College. And 41 to Pitt. That one's kind of scary to me. If you're giving up 41 points to Pittsburgh, and now you're getting Cam Ward coming in there, a whole assortment of weapons. What I really like is they finally got an alpha in the backfield. They've been kind of being split for a lot of the season, but Damian Martinez, Oregon State transfer, really picking stuff up for him. He's their number one now. He's kind of taken over that role, and I think that's obviously very, very big. And like I said, I just don't see them, being able to slow down this offense. I'm just kind of concerned with, them giving up, 38 or 31 to Virginia Tech, right? I mean, some of these games, it's like, how are you giving up these points? Then you go to the other side, and Miami's been very, very good on the road. They scored 39 against California on the road, 50 against South Florida on the road, 41 against the Gators on the road. Obviously, the big loss to Georgia Tech, but they also scored 52 at Louisville. We've seen a lot of big numbers here put up by Kyle McCord in their home games. Outside of that Stanford game, they've been over 30 points in every game. And I don't know. I really like these assortment of weapons that McCord has. LaQuint Allen, obviously an absolute workhorse stud back, but Gadsden, Meeks, Pena at the top, all of them 700 yards or more receiving. McCord, I believe, is the number one passer in the country at the moment, and Miami's got to win here. So I don't think that Miami's going to be able to slow down Syracuse. I think this is just going to be a absolute bomb fest here. Boom, boom, boom. We're going down the field 3-4 plays. And if it does come down to needing to be a little bit more efficient, I think Miami's obviously going to be able to score on these guys. And Syracuse should not have an issue with this Miami secondary. They are absolutely dreadful. And this should be an absolute – I just don't think books can put it over 70, right? I don't think that they're going to be in there like, hey, we're going to put this at 70 and feel good about it, because obviously – people would bet the under on it when they see a 70 total, but honestly, I could see this one getting way, way, way up there. So I obviously love this spot for both offenses. And obviously I'm a big fan of McCord coming over from Ohio State, and they're starting to turn it up a little bit. So really like this spot. Heading over to another one that's a little scary because it's just a big number, right? Taj Brooks over 127.5. He's facing off against West Virginia. They are 3.5-point favorites. Taj Brooks has rushed for 100 yards in every single game this year. And just some of these workload numbers are absurd, right? Even when he's not, hyper efficient, right? TCU, right? He had 121 yards with 4 yards a carry because he got 30 carries, right? You go down the list. Iowa State, pretty good defense, right? 122 yards on 25 carries. Last 2 weeks, he has hit this number, and he even hit it in an L against Colorado. So West Virginia, obviously, I'll say leaky defense, and that's being pretty generous. This team gives up a ton of yards, ton of points. They are 3-point favorites in Texas Tech here. Texas Tech getting 3. Then obviously West Virginia can keep this game close. I love Garrett Green on the other side. I think that offense will be able to move the ball. They got Jaheim White and Chris Donaldson finally playing some good ball there in the backfield. Not a ton of weapons on the outside. Hudson Clement, probably number one option. But I really like Taj Brook in this spot. And you're gonna, dude, they're gonna put up some big boy numbers in this game. I don't know how it doesn't. I really like some of these games. They just like match up where it's just like, how are these guys gonna slow each other down, right? And Taj Brooks in a game with a 64.5 total, Texas Tech 2.5 point. I just don't know how they don't. They're at home, senior day. Taj Brooks about to put on an absolute clinic on his senior day here. He has 263 carries, guys. This guy is an absolute workhorse. And with this defense, sign me up, baby. I'm all in with Taj Brooks today. I love him at over 127.5 rushing yards over on FanDuel only with that number. So really like these spots, guys. If you could, hit that like button. Share this video out if you can as well. It really helps me out, especially if we've been making money for you over these last few weeks. It's been a good little run we're on. Looking forward to hopefully getting to that 7-3 mark. Again, recapping Miami over 67.5 and Taj Brooks over 127.5 rushing yards here. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate all your support as always. Hit that like button on your way out. Check out Past the Prop, the video we put up yesterday. Back to normal conditions here in the background starting Monday. So we'll be back to normal and ready to go. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a good one and best of luck this weekend.